What's going on, everybody? Hey, my name is Andy, and welcome to the night episode of that one interesting podcast. As usual, before we get started, here's a couple ways to get in contact with us. The first option is our email, which is that one interesting podcast at gmail.com. Our email is that one interesting podcast at gmail.com. The second option is our blogging site, which is that one interesting podcast.blogspot.com. Our blogging site is that one interesting podcast.blogspot.com. You can use our blogging site to leave any comments on topics that you would like to hear talk on the podcast. And don't be afraid to leave any type of criticism in a way to improve the podcast for our listener. But anyway, welcome to the night episode of that one interesting podcast. And today's episode title is Can One Stay Friend with Their Ex? And we got several special guests with us. I'm going to let them introduce themselves so they can talk to y'all.
Go ahead, Rose. Ladies first.
This man always... I know he was going to say that because he say that on episode 3.
Well, hello, everyone. My name's Rose. You dig?
What do you do? Was just tell the people what you do.
Like, job-wise?
Anything.
Okay. I'm a student here at Polk State College, and I'm about to go to UCF. Go Knights. Woo!
By the way, Rose is graduating today, so congratulations on your graduation.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. Okay.
It's gonna be fine. DeAndre, second time on the podcast. Thanks, Andy, for having me. Follow me on Instagram at MUSSLE_.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, we're giving Instagram names? I didn't know that.
I mean, take advantage of the opportunity here.
Might as well. But it's your boy Cardo in the cut. So y'all follow me on the Snap, KingCardo7. You can also send me $5. I'm trying to get 4 for 4 later. So Rico Pack 250. Rico Pack 250. Thank you.
That's why you had your Cash App open this whole time? I thought you were waiting on money.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but guys, anyway, welcome to that one interesting podcast. And today's episode title is "And Can You Stay friend with your ex? Like, can one stay friend with their ex?" So it's gonna be a really interesting podcast. So whoever wanna start, just go ahead and jump on the mic and let me know what you think, and let the people know.
Go ahead, Rose.
Why is it Rose? I'm looking at y'all. No.
Go ahead, DeAndre.
Well, I think you can be friends with your ex. You just have to have a good relationship with them and just put your pride to the side and not be angry and mad that y'all broke up, and just understand that it happened for a reason and put your best foot forward, because when you and your ex have a relationship and y'all have memories, so it kind of hurts for me to not be friends with somebody that I spent so much time with and I cherish with, share my open opinion with. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just be friends with them, call it cordial, and you never know when you might need them. That's still your friend regardless. They're a human being, regardless if y'all broke up or not. That's my opinion on that.
So like you basically you said what? You said regardless if we broke up or not, it's still your friend.
Yeah.
So what if you end on a bad note? I
never had that problem. I'm friends with all my exes. One of them, like, we're not cool like that, but we're still cordial. Like, it's hey, hi. You know what I'm saying? I won't call her for no advice, but I'm friends with most of my exes.
Do you is it based on because the relationship ain't on a good note, or it's just that's who you are as a person?
That's who I am. I try to keep it that way, though. I had one end on a really bad note, and we're still cool to this day.
What if the was trash?
Oh, my gosh. No.
I'm just put that out there.
The punani.
I don't date girls with trash.
Punani.
This guy.
I just had to throw that out there.
That's crazy, bro.
But why does it matter if it was trash if you guys aren't together anymore?
That's part. If you're not trash, you shouldn't be with her no more.
Then you can't talk to her
Wow.
no more. I mean, if that shit was
Wow.
trash, we can't really.
So
be
this
cool
is
no
how guys think?
I'm just saying.
No,
nah,
no,
it's
some
a
niggas-
balance. You know, if her trash, her head better be great.
more. Some gotta give. Some gotta give.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
We're still on topic.
So Carter, what do you think about that? Can one stay friend with their ex?
Well, I think that's a very controversial question. It depends on how you left and the situation in the ex. Because some exes, you wish you never met them, but some of them are really nice, and you wish you guys didn't end. But
Then why in?
Because stuff happens, differences, arguments, little stuff. But I don't know. It depends on your age. Because, back in high school, you just break up with a girl for whatever reason. It would be like something stupid. But as you get older, you know, it's you know what I'm saying. But,
I feel you. I feel you.
yeah, he gets me. He gets me. Yeah.
So wait, you said you can stay friends with your ex.
I mean, I feel like you can, but you also cannot stay friends. It depends on the ex.
How would
the
you like? How
situation.
would you say you can
Okay,
like?
you can if let's say you were with the ex and everything was going good, but you just felt like, you know, you had other priorities and stuff, and they didn't really understand that. You know, let's say you're trying to better yourself, but they're the type of person, you know, that always want to go to parties and do stuff. You know, you feel like, you know, you
Sounds
can't
like
be
you're
with that
speaking
person.
from experience.
Oh, you know, you feel like that person, you know, they don't really see you, like your goal is and your vision, so you can't really be with that person. But if it was someone, you know, you can't be with that person. But if it was someone that was really cool, they always understood you, but, you know, maybe something stupid caused y'all to break up, you can still be friends with that person. If that makes sense.
But then would y'all still be able to remain friends, though, since there is sort of feelings involved?
That depends.
Yeah.
Because, go ahead, bro.
There's boundaries. You gotta set that boundary to where, regardless of the fact that whatever you had is ended for a reason. Regardless of feelings, you can't let your feelings jeopardize what you got going on for your future.
What was the question again? I got to answer. I forgot what you said, but go ahead.
I said, like, wouldn't that, like, push the boundary of the friendship thing since there is feelings still involved?
I think that also involves if you had sex with that person or not. I'm going to be honest. If you didn't have sex with that person, y'all can still kind of be friends. But if you guys had sex, it's kind of like, you know, them feelings might come back, you know. Something
Or y'all
might
could just
again.
joke about it. Remember when you, like, did it in third?
That might turn into something, too.
Wow.
Never know.
So what about you? Do you think someone can stay friend with their ex after a relationship?
I think it's possible, especially if you did love that individual. You can't just go from talking to them every day and telling them that I love you all the time and having these strong feelings for them, and then just cut them off completely. It's like, was that really love? Like, how could you just go from that strong feeling to basically feeling nothing for them? I know you would always want to be friends with that person, see if they're doing okay at least.
I see.
Nah, that sounds like someone that's still holding like.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That-
You don't have love for your friends?
Your exes, you don't have love for your exes,
No. I'm talking about friends right now. I'm talking about friends.
Oh,
You don't
friends.
have
Yeah,
love
of
for your
course.
friends. Exactly.
Of
That's the
course.
type of love I'm talking about. Like, you might not
Oh,
love them as
okay.
a partner anymore,
Yeah.
but you'll still love them as a friend.
Of
Care
course,
about their
if you're my
well-being.
friend, I'm always gonna be like, you know, I'm the person that's gonna supporting you. You know, be there when you need somebody to talk. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not friends with none of your exes, Andy?
Me?
Wow.
Andy went into the grave.
Nah, it's not that, bro. It's just I wouldn't call it friends. I mean, I'm
You're
not like
cordial.
yeah. There you go. I would say that, but not like friends. Like you know.
So, like, if you see them, you'll be high.
Yeah.
You'll be like, "Hi, how you
I'm not
doing?"
gonna
Type of-
be the type of person that's be like mean mugging somebody.
Yeah,
That's bad energy.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I gotta keep it positive and
petty.
just keep moving.
What I gotta mean mug you for? Like, there was
Yeah,
a time
exact-
where your lips was attached to mine. Like,
Exactly, but at the same time, the people that mean mug their ex probably still holding to that grudge that they had for them
Yeah.
because of that relationship. I mean, you still have feeling for that person if
that
you're
means
still
you
mad
had
at.
to do. If they're mad at you, you had to do them dirty.
Yeah,
Like,
something like
super
that.
dirty.
I mean, but after
Me,
a while,
like,
you gotta get over it.
Personally, like, you know, if someone even if someone did you like super dirty, if you still mad at them, that means you still have some type of feelings toward them.
Of course.
Therefore, you can't be friend with that person. So, and when someone truly move on, that's when they, you know, everything, the feeling goes away. You're not gonna, you know, hold that grudge and stuff against that person, and you're just gonna keep it moving like grown ups.
I feel like if you mad at the person, it's because they said something to you that was probably true, or they said something that made you feel insecure, and you're mad about that. You don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. That's
What do
how
you
I feel
talk about? Like,
So you've broken up with somebody and you made them feel insecure about
That was
themselves?
the
Is that
other
what
way
you're saying?
around. If we're gonna be honest, this is the other way around.
so it was towards you.
Yeah, she killed me. I ain't even like she, but I ain't gonna say what she said, but she killed me. So I felt kind of hurt. I was like, damn, she kind of right, you know. But I ain't know, I ain't know how to react to it, so I just had to be mad at her. And then one day, you know, as the nigga got older, I was just like, man, fuck it, you know. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Plenty.
Plenty. A lot.
All right. One thing I would say is, so Rose, you think you should be like, you can be friend with your ex,
I do.
and you make it seem like it's a valid thing that you gotta check on that person after.
no, you don't
No,
gotta
you
check on
don't
them
have
just
to
like that,
check on
you
them.
know.
I'm saying, like, if you used to be in love with that person, like truly in love, then it shouldn't be a problem for you guys to be friends after.
What do you think? Like, if you were truly in love, even back to being friend would bring back old feelings?
I think it depends on how long you guys were together.
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Exactly,
Does it how long a relationship lasts matter on if you become friends or not?
Hell yeah.
I don't think so. Cause like I had my ex for 5 years, and me and her like still cool to this day. Like we don't flirt now, but like we can still laugh and still chill.
And reminisce, right?
Yeah, we reminisce and laugh, bro. Like last night we was still talking. Like it just is weird, but like most people won't. But we just still cool. Like it's just cool.
Why you looking like that?
That nigga said 5 years. That's some
Yeah,
marriage
bro.
type shit. Hell no.
I
If
ain't
you don't
gonna
mind me asking, like, you know,
What?
like,
Why y'all break
what
up?
caused y'all to break up? That's 5 years.
You said it the best. Where I was trying to do stuff in my life, and she like I wouldn't say she wasn't trying to do stuff, but I know where I want to go in my life.
Yeah.
And at a certain age, she wanted to like settle down a little bit, and I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah, it was too soon.
Yeah, very too soon. And I still got a lot I want to do and explore. You know, there's plenty of fish out there.
What's your longest
5
relationship, Cardo?
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
2 months.
I mean,
72 hours.
I'm in a relationship right now. It's going pretty strong. It's almost been.
But that doesn't answer the question. What's your longest relationship?
This shit's still going, so I can't tell you how long it is.
Past relationship.
Past?
Yes.
Like, Let me see.
No, tired.
Good 9 months, almost a year.
Okay.
Okay.
That's solid.
Right now, I already broke the record. It's already past a year, so.
You've been in a relationship for a year right now?
Yeah. I was supposed to keep that secret, but.
Is she your side or your main, bro?
Oh no, man. You know that there's some
secret.
stuff you don't want people to be in your business.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. But
Oh.
yeah.
Like exactly a year or like a year and a couple months?
It's more than a year. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Maybe y'all didn't even know that.
Exactly.
Surprise.
Wow.
So if y'all break up, you still be friends with her?
I gotta think about that one. There's a lot of time and effort. I think we'll still be cool, but I'll be mad for a couple months because that's a whole year and some you wasted, But
Why you consider it a waste?
because I feel like if I put that much time and effort into you and doing all this stuff for you, we shouldn't be breaking up because at that point we should already know, like what will make us happy, what won't make us happy,
But life gets in the way. Some things happen.
No, I understand that, but still,
I feel like every relationship is like for personal growth. You know what I'm saying? You don't be with that same person you've been with all your life.
Yeah.
That's like back in the days, that used to be 18, you married, been for 30 years.
Mhm.
That our generation don't do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you grow with each person you date. You're supposed to be
You
at
can
least.
still grow with that one person.
I don't believe. And this is 2019.
No, you
Wait,
can
what's
grow
the
with
word-
that one person.
What's the word you use when one guy has many girlfriends?
Oh, the
Monogamy?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, monogamy. That's not monogamy.
Poly something.
Yeah, it's poly something.
I don't believe in
Because
that.
a monogamous relationship is me and you. That's it.
yeah.
So
I know you're talking
poly some shit.
Polygamy.
Oh, you could be sister
Yeah.
wives,
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Polygamy. But I don't believe in that. No, I don't believe having no
Sister
wives.
wives.
Sister wives.
Oh. It's some crazy thing out there, man.
I
Yeah,
don't
people
believe
believe
in
in a
that
lot of
either.
different stuff.
Yeah, I heard there's a nude town where everybody dressed butt
Yes.
naked.
Oh my God.
There was I saw a church.
Yeah, it's a town where it's like everybody's naked.
It's in
yeah,
Florida.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where-
Like down in West Palm area,
West
Miami.
That causes a lot of
I
problems.
ain't gonna go
bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of pervert. A lot
Not
of
even
pervert
that.
gonna
Oh,
go
never
there
mind,
just
I
to
ain't
see
going
girls.
Bro, imagine walking with your wife, bro. You see another fine girl and you get hard, bro. Like,
How do you explain that?
yeah, how do you explain that to your wife?
No, I was looking at you, my bad. Cool.
Yeah, I saw this church where everybody go to church butt naked,
Oh
bro.
no, you can't praise the Lord on hard, man.
So,
Why would you be hard in a church?
The girls is naked too. Like, what you mean? You act like your meat gonna stop working when you get in church. Come on, now. That nigga still working there. Come on now.
Oh my gosh.
So y'all gonna lie to me and say y'all never got hard in church?
I don't have a ding.
I mean, oh, not you, but for the niggas in here.
I don't
Plead the
don't
fifth.
recall.
What about you,
I
bro?
don't.
Plead the fifth.
So that nigga guilty.
Should I be playing music when I'm at church? So
So I'm
That
assuming
sounds-
that you got hard in the church
No.
before.
I heard from friends and stuff.
so back to staying friend with your ex. So DeAndre told me that it won't matter, like even So does it matter, like, even if you end on a good note or a bad note, could you still be friend with
Yeah,
your ex?
I try to be. Now, everybody doesn't have that mindset. Some people be
You
like,
say you try to be. Why you try to be? Like,
because
you try-
like I say, I feel like whoever you meet and whoever you encounter, I spend so much time with you. I'd rather be cool with you because I never know what you're gonna do in life. I might need you one day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I have a question about that. So how about if you meet this girl and she was just trash, worst girlfriend ever, and you could tell she ain't gonna be nothing, not gonna do nothing. Like, you still try to be friends with her?
I mean, like a far friend. I have a girl like that right now. It's trash. Like, I wish I never dated her, but like, I don't like reach out to her. You know what I'm saying? We cool, but it's not like you're my friend, like cordial friend. It's not like
But she did you so dirty.
I could care less about that. It's about me.
He's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
good-hearted person, man.
Yeah, it's about me. I'm not going to sit here and be like, F you because you did me dirty. That hurts me inside. You know what I'm saying? That
Dude.
every time I see you in the room, I have negative energy. That's not me. I like to be always, if I don't
that's
see
crazy.
I ain't gonna be mad at you, but don't try to come talk to me. That's it.
you. Why?
Cause like, why would you try to come talk to me? Why would you try to be friends with me if you did me so dirty?
She's a girl, bro. They don't have hearts.
Excuse me.
No
Y'all
offense,
don't.
no
Y'all ruthless.
Y'all
That's
dudes are the ones that
crazy.
make us
No,
this
think
way.
about
it.
Y'all
Look,
dudes are the
when
ones that make us
When you
this
make
way.
a girl mad, bro, she'll say like everything, like deep stuff. When a girl make you mad, you just
That's
cuss
why
her
your
out
mama
little
was a
bit.
crackhead.
Exactly. Like, dang, I don't even knew that. Like, come on. Can't be saying all that. Man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So even if she did you trash, you still would have trying to talk to her.
Bruh, I got love for everybody. Now, there's one ex I got that's super trash. Like, she was trash.
Vagina.
She was a bad girlfriend, like 100%.
Damn, everything
And-
trash?
Bruh, trash.
still
ain't the
talk to
word.
Even the head was trash.
She didn't even give me head. Trash.
I'm sorry.
Trash.
Oh, Lord.
Trash.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And like, we still cool. I see.
How long did y'all date?
That's not important right now.
Yeah, I want to say 6 months.
Oh.
5,
6
6 months.
months dealing with a trash person.
And
Bruh,
trash.
I try to be nice. I don't like try to be nice, but I'm a really nice guy. I don't try to
Oh.
hurt big girls' hearts. You know
Is
what I'm
that
saying?
it?
I try to let you down nice and easy. That's just me.
Did you tell her it was trash though?
No, I didn't. But she listened to this probably. Yeah, it's trash.
Wow.
Wow. You gonna send it to her?
Wow.
Nah, I bet you won't send it to her.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Maybe.
send it to her. Send the link.
Let's try to keep this. Let's try to keep this PG-13, man. Let's
Sorry,
not go.
kids. Sorry, kids.
Let's not go R-rated too high, man.
Yes.
So-
Bad exes.
So how would you like? Do you think like being friend with that person? Have you ever,
Mhm.
stay friend with an ex and cause staying friend with that ex,
Yeah.
that caused you to, to bring back old feelings?
I mean, I'm friends with some exes. I'm not gonna lie, and they're pretty cool. That I like their personalities and stuff. But I mean, I don't really think about catching feelings or anything because like it happened so long ago. But I mean, when you first try to be friends with your ex, those feelings probably come because you used to always hang around that person and everything.
So you were trying to be friend with them right after a relationship?
Yeah.
Look at Andy face.
Why not?
Andy's baffled. Andy's baffled.
I don't understand. Go ahead,
You
Cardo.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you already spent all that time with them person.
So like,
can't just, like-
why would you break up with them if you're trying to be friends with them after a relationship? That don't
Because
make
some
no sense.
relationships
you
just
still-
don't work out.
Some of them you still want them in your life even though y'all not together.
Yeah.
You might not want them. They're not.
How would
they
that-
might not be boyfriend or girlfriend material, but they're friends. Like they
How
cool
would that
people.
benefit you though? Because like when you in a relationship, there's certain feelings that
Mm.
that you have for that person,
Mm-hmm.
and those feelings doesn't go out that quick.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
But it's like, okay.
would
so-
you say you still in a relationship or you not? Because if you friends, maybe you think you friend, but you're actually in a relationship.
That's when you have to look at yourself personally. Like that's when you have to analyze. Like, is this something that I could actually do? If I have feelings for them, then you're obviously can't be friends.
Yeah, I don't think that's what Carter just said. You're trying to be friends with a girl
Yeah.
after.
That's me though. That's not for everybody. I'm just saying that's my.
Oh, you
point of
probably. I think. Well, I know what's his situation.
You messy.
Yeah, I know what your situation was.
Pause it. Pause it.
But continue, Carter. Go ahead.
But yeah, it depends on the person and like I mean everybody
That's
different.
great.
This is just how I see it. This is not how everyone else sees it. But because imagine you talking to somebody for like 9 months, 11 months, and you always with that person. even if you don't want to, you still gonna think about that person. You're gonna be like, damn, I can't just like cut that person completely out of my life.
And it's also about the bond that you form. Like
Yeah.
that person gets to know the real you.
and they understand you more.
Exactly.
So it's not like
It's
easy
like-
to go hop onto someone else.
Exactly.
You got to do the whole process.
That sound
over.
like you still have feeling for that person.
It's not about
Not
feelings,
necessarily,
and
yeah.
it's about
It's just
the
you're
bond that
comfortable with
you
that person.
form. It's
wait,
the bond
pause,
that you
pause.
form.
Listen, right? When you're in a relationship, right,
Mm-hmm.
you have feelings for each other,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like a real relationship.
Yeah.
Afterward, y'all broke up.
Mm-hmm.
That means y'all broke up for a reason,
Mhm.
because something was going wrong in the relationship.
Okay.
So therefore, you decided to break up that relationship with that person because something was not right in the relationship. I mean, how could you be friend with that person right after a relationship is done?
Can I
Don't you
speak?
got to keep your space
Go ahead.
first to move away? Because there got to be a reason why you got out the relationship.
But look,
Right?
So look, before you get in a relationship with someone, you friends with them first.
Yeah,
You like where that was at, right?
Exactly.
Before the relationship. So
Yeah.
why can't you do that after the relationship? You can still be friends with the person.
Because
'Cause
you're
it's a-
friends with them because you want to get with them.
Yeah.
no, but no. Look. But after the relationship, you think differently though. But you still want that person around. That's just how I view it.
maybe you didn't have feelings for that person.
Yeah, you're feeling with that. I mean,
Yeah,
No. It's feelings.
Like-
It's just, I don't know. I get over stuff quick.
Nah, you heartless.
Alright.
But like the girl I was with for 5 years, afterwards we did have feelings, and it was hard to navigate for that.
Yeah.
But like after we separated ourselves a lot more, it was the feelings went away and we were able to be friends. You know what I mean?
exactly.
But right off the back, it was more like a friend with benefits, and then it worked the feelings. But
My boy.
I think it's different from girls because you know that whole cliche that you hear on Instagram where it's like if a girl's gonna break up with you, she already lost feelings during the relationship. It kind of is true.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Because
it is.
like if she's the one that's gonna break up with you, it's like she was thinking about this
Yeah.
beforehand. She was like
It's
sitting
a
on
serious
it.
problem.
I mean, of
and, like,
course, everybody
she
think
was-
before they break up.
No, but
you
like
gotta
I'm talking
lose
about like
feelings
she
first.
knew about this way before, but she was like, do I
She
really
was-
want to
yeah,
break up
thinking
with
about
him
it, yeah.
and stuff? So she's already losing feelings for you. So she's able to like yeah, let's be cool. Oh, I put it in my mouth. Ew.
I mean, of course, before everybody break up, everybody's gonna think about it. That's when you're gonna start distancing yourself with that person. Maybe you know things gonna feel different in the relationship. The same feelings not gonna be the same. Then that's when most people will take that's when they take initiative to say, oh, I don't think this relationship's gonna work out, and we need to go a separate way. But Cardo, like the thing Cardo said, his friend, like he got into a relationship with this girl. He trying to be friend right after they broke up. I never heard of that because that's crazy. That's crazy because I understand if you went out with a girl, you broke up, y'all can at least give like very good long period of time before
6 months?
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that's
6
deep.
months.
Oh.
I'm not saying 6 months. I say a very long period of time, whatever period of time that take y'all, to get over each other. Maybe you never know how life's work. Maybe if things work out, the best way, then you could be friends. But I don't think someone can be friends right after a relationship. That's crazy.
I'm a living testimony.
But like it does depend on the mindset and depends where you are as a person. It takes maturity to be friends with your ex, somebody you love. Now you gotta be friends with them. It takes maturity to do that, and you just gotta be on the brighter side, bro.
The thing is like I don't understand. That's the thing I'm trying to understand. Like, you was in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You broke up for a reason.
Yeah.
Why? Because you didn't like the relationship.
Okay.
Why you didn't like the relationship? Because being in that relationship didn't make you feel good enough to stay in that relationship. So why would you trying to work your mind out to be friend
But listen,
afterward with someone?
Because it goes back to what I said. It's
Yeah.
like
Gotcha.
some people are good friends.
No, like,
they're not girlfriend or boyfriend.
I know that, but
Alright,
he said it take a strong-minded person
yeah.
to be friend with their ex. Why I gotta take that? Like, that's a lot of effort.
No,
It's
You know
not,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
You
It's
already
not
had a
effort.
relationship
It's
with
not
that
even about
person. It's
effort.
not.
It's not.
It
about-
is effort. If you take a
Listen.
strong-minded person to do something, it's a lot of effort,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
So you don't have no
Tell me,
ex
tell me,
where it's
tell me.
like they cool and you
No,
don't wanna
like
be
listen.
friends?
If if it had to take a strong-minded person to be friend with someone else, that's a lot of effort. Because when you friend with someone else, it don't like you don't have to force anything. It's just it just click, bro.
All right,
Naturally click.
All right, check me out. Okay. So what I was about to say. Oh damn, I forgot. Oh, go ahead, bro. I forgot.
Like I was saying, like it's not even necessarily strong mind. You just gotta know. You took the word strong mind like that, but it's not like that.
Nah, you say strong-minded, bro.
It does because all right. Remember
Talk on the
when you were younger, right? You would see your ex and you like, I hate that girl, whatever. Or you
Mm-hmm.
you like hated them, never want to talk to them again. What's the difference now? Is you're older and you look at life
You
differently.
think different.
I know, mature.
Yeah, you're more mature.
That's what
So
humans
being
do.
mature is like more strong-minded because you don't make the rash decisions. You think more for the future. That was my thing. Where even if like I said, I was with this girl for 5 years, and I know where I was trying to go. I know where she was trying to go. That doesn't change the bond that we had. That doesn't change the memories I had with the girl. That doesn't change the conversations where she helped me grow as a person. You know what I mean? Just because I can't be with you and grow and build a lifestyle or have a family with you doesn't mean that you're not a good person. You can't help me grow as a person. And you know, and when you've been with somebody for so long, you shared so much of yourself. They know your situation, and you don't feel like you have to come out of the closet about anything or like hide it or bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say what you have to say to them and get a good, honest opinion and advice based on that situation.
I say. Let me go ahead and drop some wisdom to y'all.
Go ahead, Carl.
For me, like I said, it depends on the person. Me, I'm a very emotional nigga. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't show, but I'm a very emotional nigga. You know, after we break up and stuff, nigga might cry a little bit and all that stuff.
Carter's the type of person like when he gets mad at you, he don't say anything. He just distance himself.
That's me too.
And when you do something good, he come back happy.
Look, I'll cry and shit. You know, after the breakup, all that stuff, get it out with. After that, I'm straight. It's all out. I could be cool with you again, but not everybody like that. Niggas try to like hide their emotions and shit.
I am not crying.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Yeah, I'm not. You cried before?
A little bit.
I'm not gonna laugh at that, but you know, some people might cry, so that's okay if you cry. So
Yeah.
but I would say like me, you know, like if you think about it, let's make life easier, guys. Like you break up with that person for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So in order for you not to put yourself through that situation where you have to think about that person, you stay mad, which use a lot of energy. Which you use a lot of energy, you know, when you in relationship require energy from you. So if you get bad energy and that puts you in a stress position, why would you keep yourself in that? But as in a way though, like listen, but as in a way, like when you break up with that person after a relationship, that's when you distance yourself. But if things come back around and click, you know, then you can be friends. But I'm not saying like Carter, like I'm still on that Carter thing. Carter say, "Oh, right after a relationship, I'm trying to be friends."
It's gonna be cool. Well,
I mean, you was not over yet.
Check
You was
me out,
not yet. You was not fully over her yet.
Like you was saying though, but it could also be a good thing because you ever sleep when you mad? You ever want to sleep mad? You know when you're arguing with your girlfriend or something, you mad, you sleep good.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't sleep good when you mad?
No.
I sleep like a baby.
Never heard that before.
But go ahead, Carter.
So you start arguments just to go to sleep?
I ain't gonna lie, a couple times.
Wow.
I done that before. I was like, damn. Or you know when Valentine's Day come and stuff like that, like damn, I ain't got no money right now. Like, man, you know, just hit her up like, what's up, man? You know I was on some bullshit. And she's like, what? And then you know, just start a little, argument.
That's crazy.
You gotta see if they really love you, so you gotta make a match sometimes.
But I can feel he was saying with being your friends with your ex right after y'all break up because emotions are really high when you break up with somebody.
Exactly.
So like, and y'all both going through the same thing because y'all just broke up. So y'all can you can help that person go through it. Y'all go through it together and like de-escalate.
What? Wait.
I kind of agree with what Andy's saying.
What? Wait, go ahead.
No, I kind of agree with what Andy's saying.
No, pause. What'd you say, DeAndre? Say that again.
Dang. Like
I never heard of that before. Go ahead.
no,
What'd you say?
because like if you built that bond with that person, right?
Yeah.
And you're able to talk to that person about anything, and y'all both are feeling the same way because y'all just had that breakup. You know what I'm saying? And y'all both had a clear understanding. Okay, this is not the best thing for us, but we can still be cool. You guys can help each other through that problem. I had to experience that one time as well.
You help.
Grown-ups handle it.
You'll help each other through that problem.
Yes.
You're basically still in a relationship,
No,
bro.
you're not, bro. Because
You just
in a relationship,
And then off on a good note, basically.
yeah, and off on a good note. Because in a relationship, I ain't got to call you out no more. I ain't got to text you like good morning, bro. I ain't got to do none of that stuff. I ain't got to take you nowhere, but we can still be cool. And like, hey, you what's the problem? What you going through?
If I need something, I can vent to you.
I can vent to you and talk to you. Just that open
So you
communication
want?
from that person.
So basically, she basically venting to you about you.
Yeah, but in a way of how to handle these feelings.
So now you just explaining to her how you feel about her.
Like Dr. Phil type stuff.
Yeah, but it's still on a friendly note. It's not saying it's not relationship like I love you type of stuff. It's just more like here's the thing I'm having.
Like on those situations, I guarantee you, like 90% of the time, the girl still have feelings for you.
That
Okay,
may be
but-
true.
Yeah, she knows that, like, you know, she trying to find a way to still talk to you in a way, even though you're not in a relationship.
That may be true.
Even though you
Wrong with
think you don't have feeling for her, but she probably have. Oh, either one of you have feeling for each other. Whoever mentioned that, oh, can we vent? Can I vent to you about how I feel about you? Like, yo, I don't want to. Lucky.
Andy be like, when y'all done, Andy.
Hey, listen, man. If I make up my mind, it take me a long time to make up my mind. And when I make up my mind, I make up my mind.
Don't worry, she got time.
Yes, cause like I'm not gonna be there to vent. Like, you're not gonna vent to me for what?
You getting the boot?
What would you vent to me about stuff we went? I mean, like, if I'm done with something, it's behind me, so now I'm moving forward. So I don't have to think about that. So before we broke up, I mean, we explained, we talked, we venting to each other before that. So then afterward, we'll move on.
Selfish.
I think the venting should be like, you should vent about the relationship before you broke up, not after you broke up, because it don't make no sense.
It makes sense.
Now, why would you want to talk about you, how she have a problem with you after you're done? That don't make
Every situation is different. Two people. It depends on two people. Everybody handle things differently too. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the people.
But what did you think about that, Rose?
Venting about you.
Yeah.
Just the relationship itself and de-escalating from relationship to friendship.
Why do I have to do that?
No, he's asking how do you feel about it? Not that you have to do it. How you feel about it?
Okay, it's like, why do you have to vent about me? Why do you have to vent to me about how the relationship was? The
I just say
relationship's
that.
over. There's no
Yeah.
there's no reason for you to vent
I just
about
say
it.
that.
Like,
I just say
let
that.
it be what it is. It's over. Like, you probably got other hoes in your phone anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
How you know that? Niggas ain't shit like y'all.
No, niggas is shit.
Exactly,
Y'all
is
got
the shit.
hoes stacked on hoes. If I don't reply, y'all probably got somebody else that you finna
Speak for
text.
yourself. Rose.
Yeah, thank you. We know your DM popping, Rose.
Hey,
No,
taking
not at all.
Hey, listen, guys. We're taking a very aggressive turnaround on this podcast episode. My last podcast was a very classy podcast, positive mindset. Now, you're yelling niggas and shit. Nah, come on, man. We gotta tone it down. You know, let's keep positive. Let's just keep it positive.
I'm about to edit this part out.
Nah, let's just keep it positive. I'm gonna make sure I put an R rated on it. I'm definitely gonna put an R rated whenever we're watching it, so kids will listen to it.
But
That's
like,
crazy.
in regards to what you're saying, DeAndre, it's like, I understand like why somebody would want to do that, but me personally, there's no reason for you to do that with me because the relationship is over.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Why
everyone-
vent to me
look,
about
look,
it?
But everyone has different opinions.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I wanna-
There's no short answer for this.
Yeah, I want to
I know.
know why'd you do that, DeAndre?
Because I loved the person that I was with, and
So you were still in love with her?
when we broke up,
Yeah.
I had feelings for her.
Who broke up with who?
It was just a mutual agreement. Y'all put me on the spot.
That's crazy. So
She broke up with you?
No, I'm not saying that.
Nah,
like I said,
so-
it's a mutual agreement.
So y'all was still in a relationship to
no,
me.
it wasn't. No, it's
You don't have to be in a relationship to do that, Andy.
But I don't know.
both come to the same conclusion.
So y'all sat down and was just like, I think we should break up.
Yeah,
Y'all said at the same time.
I'll say
roughly, yeah.
mentally there was not a relationship, but you know,
Emotionally,
emotionally,
possibly,
yeah,
probably.
There was
And we
still a
still got
relationship.
decline it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
work, but we both agree that it wasn't. You know.
Yeah,
But then
Yo,
when
Mo-
you make yourself open to them and available to them like that, doesn't that make feelings come back? Like feelings
Exactly.
resurface?
Exactly.
Like, wow,
Mm,
I'm feeling this type of way, but he's here to help me like through
Exactly.
I didn't have that problem.
Yeah,
I'm just
'cause
asking
you was
though, for your
over.
opinion.
No, I wasn't over it, but I understood what I already said. You know what I'm saying? A breakup is a breakup.
Period.
DeAndre probably
Yeah.
had his mindset on another target.
That's what I'm saying. They
No.
always got to back up.
I'm single. Whoever, follow Instagram, MUSSLE_ slide in the DMs. I ain't playing.
Wow. So you're using this podcast to get your stuff out there.
I'm just saying. I'm not doing that.
That's
Cast your
crazy.
net.
I'm just playing. But I'm
What,
single though.
what did you got to say, Cardo?
I'm just cooling, just relaxing.
Cardo just jealous because he can't do that anymore.
Nah, I don't. That's the old Cardo. I'm the new Cardo.
I like that. I like that.
Committed, dedicated.
This man been saying that for
You
the past
loyal?
years.
He answered that question, Rose.
What happened?
You loyal?
Of course.
Hey, talk to the mic. I can't hear you.
Of course, I'm loyal.
That's
In front of her face, right?
What you? Hey, man, asking some weird questions.
But like overall, like yo would say, yes, you can stay friend with your ex.
Yeah. Some. You can stay friends with some
It
exes,
depends.
not all.
So you can and you can't. It depends on the situation. But yes, you can though. To answer your question.
Have you ever have a situation that you couldn't stay friends? That
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I have one.
I think we all have.
and I have, so go ahead.
I mean, you just said you don't have any friend exes.
Yeah.
So.
No, of course. I'm just saying. We like, would you say cordial and stuff like that? So,
Yeah. So
But-
you want me to explain the situation?
go ahead.
Man, I'm just
If you
looking
want
at
to.
me. I mean, I'll explain a little bit. I mean, basically, it was my first love. I'm not
Aww.
Talk on the
It
mic.
didn't end well, but yeah. So it was my first love. I felt like it was the first time that I was opening up to somebody, because usually I just hide everything inside. Try to be like a man. But I basically vented to her, told her things that I didn't tell nobody else, and then when the relationship like kind of fell apart, I was kind of hurt, because I was like, damn, this is the first time I opened up to someone. So now I'm like, damn, so we about to break up. Like, what do I do now? It was kind of hard to just be like, oh, fuck that person. I'm not gonna talk to this person anymore. But as time went on, it was like, okay, cool. Now I understand. And we tried to stay friends, but it didn't really work.
Right after the relationship.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Andy's still on this.
Right after, a little bit after.
So-
Again,
So you try to stay friends. So
I tried a couple times.
you tried, but she didn't try.
She tried at first, but the way that we ended, yeah. I would say we both tried. She tried at first, and then I tried again, and then it's just like,
I don't make like you
it makes-
try,
it
she
makes
tried.
sense. Look. Okay, so let me see how I put this. So basically, I did something I shouldn't have did, and she thought I used her. So she was like, "Damn, you doing me like that?" I was like, "No, it's not even like that." But she had did me wrong before I did that, so I was kind of like payback type stuff.
Oh.
So I thought we would end off on a good note. I mean, you did me wrong, I did you wrong. Let's be cool now. But I guess it don't work like that. Yeah,
That's when you was young, right?
yeah, like high school
Alright.
type stuff.
That's just that didn't make no sense. But
It made sense.
I mean, yeah, if you young, you do that. But as you growing up, like there's no point of going back and forth. You did me wrong, I did you wrong. It's just gonna keep going back and forth. Like
I ended it off. I got the last laugh. So
Wow.
worked
Play
pretty
for
well.
keeps.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Anybody else want to talk
Go ahead, Rose.
in situations?
Oh,
Go ahead, Rose.
wow,
You
yeah.
haven't talked. You haven't said nothing. You say stuff, but you haven't talked that much.
We ain't hire you to not say nothing.
It's crazy.
Well, I've only been in like one relationship, so we
Hmm.
were together for like almost 5 years.
Wait.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so like we grew together. Like though, like I can honestly say he's still the only person that truly knows me for all of me. And like I still like, care for him and stuff like that. And I wanted to remain friends after. Like I tried to remain friends after. But he told me like he just can't be friends with me. He told me straight up he can't be friends. So I was just like, okay. I'm not gonna force anything that can't happen. So
Why would you trying to force to be friends?
I wasn't trying to force to be friends, but I'm not gonna continue trying to be friends with you if you just can't do it.
Like
I feel what you're
if
saying.
someone gotta say he can't. I mean, you was trying to.
Yeah, I was trying to be friends with him. I did say that, but I
Yes,
wasn't
yes, you said
forcing
that.
it.
I say. I mean, like, what would you try?
Like, I'll still try, check up on him, make sure he's still doing okay and stuff like that. And I'll still try to, be like, I guess you can say not cordial, but, a little above cordial. Like, I'll still try to keep that communication open because, like I said, he was still the person that knows me for all of me. So it's like I can't just leave that.
After 5
Yeah,
years.
that bond.
You can't leave. What you mean?
It's a bond.
There's a
bruh.
bond, Andy.
Andy cold-hearted.
Hey, listen, guys. Nothing's last. Everything on earth don't last.
Forever.
We know,
Yeah,
we know
forever.
that.
Yeah.
But it's like,
You got to understand when you're in a relationship, you broke up with somebody. If that relationship was not working out for you and you decide to move on, and that person not giving you back the same energy after you break up, they should know you wouldn't like. It should not be trying to do something when it didn't work out the first place. Because guess what though? If I'm with somebody, right, and they forcing themselves on me, like if a girl forcing herself on you,
Yeah.
if a guy forcing himself on you, that become very unattractive.
Okay.
Cause that person feel like, oh, why you trying to do this to me? Now you make me feel like I'm trapped with somebody that's like always wanting me, always want me to do this, to do that.
That's not what you were
are
saying,
referring
though.
to me? No, that's not what I was saying at all.
No, I'm trying to say like, cause you said you was trying to be friends.
No, like by that I mean like, okay, I'll just text him randomly, "Are you okay? Hey, how are you doing?" Stuff
But
like
the
that.
relationship is over.
Okay,
But
but they shared
that's-
5 years together.
Exactly.
You
There's
don't
a
just
bond.
forget about somebody after 5
But
years.
before you break up though, that's when the that phase go through like.
Yeah, that's when the feelings get cut off. But
Yeah.
doesn't mean that bond
Bond.
isn't still
I
there.
mean, the feelings don't get cut off after 5 years of being with somebody. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't just go away.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
disappear.
But like how some people have problem getting over their ex.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different problem. That's an inside problem. That's because you gave the person so much of yourself.
So how would you feel now if you trying to be friend with your ex and someone trying to talk to you, but the person that's talking to you, the person that's trying to talk to you don't get the same attention that you giving?
Then
to
that's something wrong with you because
yeah.
you're
I mean,
not your
tripping.
ex. That's your friend.
All right, what would you do like if the person that's talking to you then wants you to talk with your ex?
You can't tell me who I can't talk to.
Bingo.
You're not my dad.
You ain't moving.
So what
You
if
don't
you
pay
what
my
if
phone bill.
what if you get into a relationship with that person
Mm-hmm.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
You in a relationship with that person. The person say, I don't like, you like, I don't really feel comfortable with you talking with someone else
Okay.
That's
that you
where-
had a
Look.
relationship with.
This
That's why you got to be secure in yourself and in your
That's
relationship.
what I was just about to say. The person insecure and they don't trust you. They think
Exactly.
you're gonna cheat on them with somebody.
All right, that's
If they
yeah,
really
that's
love
fair.
you, they're not gonna tell you not to talk to somebody because they trust you.
I
I
mean,
let
somebody
girls
can
not
love
talk.
you and be jealous too.
I know,
So
but they
But
should
there's
trust
bad
no,
trait.
no,
It's a
no,
bad
no.
trait to
There's
have.
there's a line between that what you just said. You use
Jealousy and
yeah
love.
jealousy and the whole territorial thing and being like, oh yeah, don't talk to him. Like no.
if somebody can love you and and be jealous like territorial.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
but
but
they
there's
should
a
also
line.
trust you too.
There's a line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
You can't
I,
tell
I,
me-
I completely agree with that. If I'm in a relationship, listen, I'm in a relationship with you. I completely trust you. You can talk to whoever you want to, but just know, the role between me and you, what we gotta do to
A
keep our
friend for the stay in a
relationship.
friend role.
Yeah. So
exactly.
if you know you're in a relationship and you do this, you're not supposed to do this. That's when
Mm-mm.
things can get
Yeah.
hectic.
yeah. So if I trust you enough, you're supposed to trust me enough, and we treat each other like grown adults.
Exactly.
And
think-
that's what you
I think
said.
some girls don't see it like that though.
That's why
They
you gotta
don't.
form the boundaries also. Like you have to make sure that it stays in a friendship role, and you can't be trying to hide the friendship also
Yeah.
from your girl. You gotta let your girl know
That make
this
it look
is my
suspicious,
friend.
yeah.
Exactly. Like why is it that when I when you come around them, you act like you don't know them?
Yeah.
That's suspect.
Yeah.
So
So
is
even
it
if you're not doing something, it's gonna look like you're doing something. basically.
true? But as far as like, oh yeah, Rose, you can't talk to Cardo. You can't tell me who I can't talk to. You're not my dad. You don't pay my phone bills.
But you called him daddy though.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
So Rose, would you accept a guy that if you in a relationship with a guy but he has several female friends?
That's perfectly fine with me as long as
Oh.
they're not pushing the boundaries. 'Cause-
What's pushing the boundaries for you?
Okay. I know a lot of y'all, like a lot of females, be like, "Oh yeah, that's my friend," but they sitting in his lap. That's a no. You're not gonna be sitting in my man's lap.
But they friends though.
That's what friends do. You never sat on your friend lap.
No, that's not a
Then
friend.
you don't got good friends. Man. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
that's
I'm kidding.
disrespectful on the female's
Yeah.
part. If you know he has a girl and you're sitting in his lap,
Yeah.
that's
she
disrespectful.
don't
See,
care about you.
see, you see how you see that has
Mhm.
been disrespectful.
Yeah.
What if someone seeing you talking with your ex being disrespectful to them and you being in a relationship?
That's why you gotta be
That's
cautious
different.
in your
But that's
relationship.
talking,
You
though.
gotta understand
You
that
see,
that's
the
my friend.
mindset I'm trying to get you to. Like,
That's different.
people got different perspective.
Okay.
Like, for me, it could be okay if I have a girlfriend, like, you know, for her to sit on a guy like. Some guys might see
You
it
said that's
different.
okay?
No, I'm saying like
He's giving
so
an
I'm talking about
example.
Oh,
giving
okay,
you an
go ahead,
example.
go
I'm not saying it's okay
Oh,
for
I was
me,
about to say, damn.
but I'm just
I'm like, actually, like, what?
I'm just saying like perspective.
Mm.
I'm giving you an example in perspective how people might see things.
Oh, okay.
Some guys might like this, some guys don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
in
That's
order
where-
for you, if you're in a relationship, if you respect whoever you will, if someone say if you really truly love that person, if
Mm-hmm.
he say he's not comfortable with you texting your
Yeah.
ex,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say? Oh, you can't tell me who I should talk to.
But then again, that's where the whole being cautious, like, you know, secure in your relationship and setting boundaries.
Mhm.
Okay, you don't want me texting him all day, every day. Okay, I understand, because that
Mhm.
does, like, you know,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there's feelings to attach. I can
Mhm.
understand. But you can't just flat out tell me, don't talk to this person.
Yeah, you
Like,
you gotta
let
explain yourself.
communicate with me.
Yeah.
Tell me what is the issue, and we
Yeah, I
can try to
understand
work to, like, make a common ground.
Yeah.
I
Get what
ain't
you're saying.
compromising. I'm talking to my ex. You don't like that? You can do it.
No, but that's the thing. That's selfish
That's
on your part.
crazy.
Nah.
Because they're in a relationship.
selfish,
it's
though.
compromise.
How?
It
In a
is.
relationship, you have to compromise.
Guess-
You're-
Yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
that goes back.
You're
to what you
dealing
were
with two
saying.
different perspectives. You're dealing with two different
listen,
people.
listen. If you're in a relationship, that means you sacrifice yourself
Okay.
to put you got to sacrifice certain things for that person that you love
Mhm.
in order if you really care about
For
that
it to
relationship.
blossom.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to come with a mutual agreement. Like you got to respect what I do, and she got to you respect what I do, and she
Mhm.
respect what
A relationship can't be
yeah.
one-sided.
I never
That's
said that.
selfish.
But no, I
No,
understand
but
your
the way,
point
your
too.
perspective of it, that's what it's making it seem like.
Okay.
You're saying, oh, no compromise. You're not gonna tell me I can't talk to my ex.
But
That's what
That's
you just
selfish.
said though.
What I'm saying is like that you're not gonna flat out tell me I can't talk to them. I'll be willing to compromise with you. Like, okay, you don't want me on the phone with them all day, every day for like 13 hours out the day. I understand. I'm a compromise with you, but you can't just tell me no.
I mean,
Don't talk to them.
If you say that while you're talking before you get into a relationship, I don't
Yeah.
see the problem.
Yeah, that's why I normally let the girls know like I'm friends with all my exes before.
Yeah,
we get
that's
in a
fine.
relationship. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm
If
friends
she
with all my
agrees
exes.
with it and move on, hey,
That's it. Yeah,
But
there
you know,
go.
there's always that one female that want to push that boundary.
she do. But like I feel like I'm just adding you to my life, and they've been in my life already. That's my circle. Like, you know what I'm saying? They helped me grow. You haven't earned your spot to say no.
Touche.
Facts.
I see what you're trying to do,
Right,
DeAndre.
You're right. You're right.
This man trying to keep his option open.
No, not necessarily, but like
He's speaking
Hey,
facts.
hey.
I'm just saying, like, you're new to my life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like deep down the road, like, hey, I don't like that person. All right, cool. But I just met you. I'm not gonna change what I already had established for somebody I just met. I don't know what you really bring to the table yet. I'm still trying to find out.
But
I think Andy was referring to like, you know, a relationship with time in it, not like a newly found
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
That's different.
But anyway, guys. But anyway, before we wrap up this episode, we got a segment called Something Interesting. You know, something interesting could be anything interesting that I find on the internet. It could be a question that's asked by one of our listeners, or it could be something that someone told me that I think that it would be a great, question for this segment. So this week, something interesting is one time I saw this meme online, like a story, a guy and his baby mama, right? They had two kids. They broke up.
Mhm.
You know, now one day, I guess she called him for a family picture, but while they was taking the picture, he didn't want to take the picture with her. He just came to take the picture with his kids. Would you say there's anything wrong for him doing that, or
yeah,
would
No.
you think that's completely fine?
I don't think that's something
I
wrong.
think that's terrible as a man.
That's terrible.
As a man, that is terrible. Because
Like if he don't want to deal with her, he just want to deal with
but
his
he's
kids.
in his kids' lives.
bruh,
Yeah.
it's
He
a
doesn't
picture.
He doesn't have to deal with his baby mama. He
But it's
doesn't have to.
it's
Picture
a
for your
family
child.
picture.
Yeah, it's a family picture for your child.
But they're not
He's
family
not,
no more.
Exactly.
But
And he's
that's-
not obligated to
but
take that picture.
That's the mother of his child.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's obligated, but that's the mom of your child, bro. That kid
They're
gonna look
not
back.
in-
Okay, you guys have we have a bond now. Yes, we have something that's permanently gonna link us together, but that doesn't mean I gotta do anything for you.
It's not
Yeah.
nothing. It's just
So
a
wait,
picture.
it hurt you to take a picture?
A family
It doesn't
picture?
matter if you're.
No,
it
a
depends
picture
on what
can
you're
say, "Hey,
comfortable with.
listen. A picture lasts."
Forever. Yeah, that kid's gonna have that moment forever. When, hey, look, my mom and dad are in the same
Okay,
room
so,
together.
So what? Don't you think those kids are gonna feel weird? Like, oh, why are we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
taking a picture with daddy? Why?
Yeah,
But
like-
don't you think those kids gonna feel weird too when that picture hang on the shelf at the
Yeah,
house,
like,
but
yeah, where's
daddy's
mommy in
not
the
even
picture?
home?
But okay,
Okay.
yeah, in that way.
Exactly.
Either way,
Thank
it's
you.
like-
So you got to keep it real
Like
from
there's
when
a
they
whole
small.
different daddy in the
like, yeah.
kitchen.
But look, but he's still in
That's
their life
different,
because he
though.
went to go
yeah,
take a
bro,
picture with them.
That's 100%.
That I think that would just bring more commotion. Like if he just take the picture with his kid and he take his part of the picture and bring it to his house, and she take her part of the picture and bring it to the house, and next thing you know, if she end up getting with another guy, that picture don't have to come down. Or I have to. I'm the man of the house now. You got to take that picture down. He can't be in the family picture because I'm the man of the house.
Okay,
You know what I'm
now
saying? Like
that
that's more
part,
commotion.
I
that's
understand
something
what you're
wrong with
saying.
that.
But
There's
no, have
something
you
wrong
ever
with
seen
that?
that picture where like they be the step parents and the biological parents in the picture together? You never seen that before?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I've seen
have.
them like that.
Why? What's the difference between that and having a mom and dad?
It
People,
No,
it
that's a
depends
big
on who's-
difference. The picture is different.
nah.
It
You
depends
say-
on what they're comfortable with. If he's
You say
uncomfortable taking a
biological-
The
picture,
biological parents and then the step parents are in the picture as well. It's like a whole
All together.
All together. Yeah, I seen a picture like
That's
that.
a different picture.
How?
It's in a different
If the
message.
step parents
They
can
are
get
not
together, why
in a
can't the actual
relationship.
parents get together for a picture. It's just a picture.
That picture sent a message that we are not in a relationship. I'm just doing this because of my kids.
So, and isn't that the same reason why you're going to take the picture in the first place for your kid? You're not
But
doing it
that-
for yourself.
I mean, if the picture had a descriptive under it after he took it, said, I only took this picture because I love my kids, but I'm not with her.
Wow.
But people are not gonna see it the same way though.
Bro, he could be on one side, she be on one side of two kids, bro. It ain't got to be like, I ain't saying being lovey-dovey with the picture, but take the picture for your child, bro.
I think
Yeah,
we're all
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at it differently. I'm looking at it in the way that's like comfort level. Maybe he's uncomfortable taking the picture with the baby
Yeah.
mama. Maybe he doesn't
But I
want to be
Bro,
around
understand.
you
her.
just smashed her, bro. Like, what do
I
you
just-
mean?
It
I just
doesn't
understand.
matter.
You uncomfortable, you smashed her.
Okay, that's the past.
But I understand the 100 term too. Yeah.
Like, bro, it's for the kid, bro. That child only has one memory, one moment, bro. And he can look
Okay,
up
they
to
got that memory of daddy being in the picture with me.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
They know who their father is.
I mean,
got
at the end of
no
the day,
pictures of my dad.
there's way bigger things than just taking the
At the-
picture together.
No.
like,
At the end of the day, in real life,
Yeah.
the dad's still in the picture.
yeah, bro.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I
At
wish
the
I
end-
had a picture of my mom and dad together, bro. They didn't
Bro.
never put their cars together. I wish I would have had that as a kid.
I don't know. But it's different for
I
everyone.
mean, I don't either, but I'm perfectly fine.
Me too. I'm perfectly fine, but I'm just saying, like, dang, bro, that would be nice. You know
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? I don't have a family picture.
But what would you say, Carter? You don't have nothing to say?
Nah.
Disagree with him.
Hey, listen, man. This episode was crazy, and I hope everybody enjoyed
It's rated R.
whatever was said in this episode. Hopefully, someone learned something.
Hey, don't forget, guys. Rico Pack 250.
Oh my
Cash out.
god.
Please send me some.
You know, I
money.
like to give a big thanks to Rose, DeAndre, and Carter for coming up.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So slide into the, episode 9 of the.
Welcome,
Gang,
welcome.
gang.
Anytime.
You know, my last word will be be positive and stay positive.
And open-minded.
Yeah, be open-minded. Be friendly with somebody for the common good. Don't just hate them just because they're your ex. No.
Oh yeah. Keep a positive energy because
Yeah,
negative
bro.
energy
Don't let
use a lot of
society let you
energy.
think you can't be friends with somebody you was cool with.
Yeah, that's up
Negative
to you.
energy drawn,
Be
get you use a
open-minded.
lot of energy.
That's it. Just be open-minded about anything, really, not just relationships.
Not-
just be
not anything.
open-minded.
There's some stuff you don't be open-minded.
But anyway, guys,
Yeah.
thank you for listening, and we out.
You.